Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Aisha from 5Ps. Today I want to talk about Prophet Shamil and Prophet Dawud. A long time ago, after Prophet Musa died, the Banu Israel turned away from Allah's teaching. Because of that, they were overpowered and murdered by tyrants. Allah sent another prophet to guide them. His name was Prophet Shamil. Prophet Shamil teach the Banu Israel about Allah's teaching. One day, the Banu Israel asked Prophet Shamil for a leader. In another tribe, there was a young man named Talut who lost his sheep. His companion told him about Prophet Shamil. So, Talut went off to ask for his advice. Prophet Shamil pointed out that Talut was going to be the king of the Banu Israel. Some of them disagreed because he was not from their tribe, so why should they respect him? But Talut was a clever, loyal, and strong man. When it was time to battle, Talut had prepared an army to fight with. Before they reached the battleground, they had to cross a stream. Since the men were very tired, Talut led them to drink only a handful of water. But most of them drank uncontrollably, so they were sent back home. When they reached the battleground, they saw how humongous the opponent's team was. Some of them ran away, but some stayed strong. When the opponent's team was led by a giant named Jalut. When Jalut offered to fight anybody from Talut's army, nobody stepped up until a young man named Dawud asked to fight with Jalut. Dawud was here because his father had sent him to watch his brother fight. Jalut laughed at Dawud because he was such a young man and he was really thin. Talut asked if Dawud was sure, and Prophet Dawud nodded. Prophet Dawud took a slingshot and a pebble and shot the pebble at Jalut's forehead. Jalut fell dead. His soldiers ran away because their leader was a big giant, and that young man just killed him. Because of that, Dawud was made king. One day, when he was praying, two young men came. Dawud was scared. How can they climb over that huge, steep wall? Don't be frightened, said one of the men. We just came here for your advice. My brother has 99 sheep, and I only have one. He asked me to give it to him, and I did. But when I asked for him to give it back, he didn't. Your brother has wronged you, said Dawud. Then the two men vanished. They were angels. Dawud realized that he had failed Allah's test. Then he prayed. The moral of the story is, don't judge a person by their looks. Allah can give victory to whoever He wants. A trustworthy army is more powerful than a huge army with not trustworthy soldiers. Number 4 is that to make the right decision or to make the fairest decision, listen to both sides. And that is all from me. Assalamualaikum.